Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I take product pictures for my products using my iPhone. Now I do sometimes use my camera, but you can take pictures if you don't have the money to get a camera. You can take pictures with your smartphone for only $1. So if you want to see how I do that, make sure you continue to watch, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any more awesome business tips. And I probably will do a voiceover only because I have to do this outside and I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me, so let's head out there. Okay, so I would highly recommend, if you're going to do this method, you wear sunglasses. These are actually from my shop, but what you'll need is, from the dollar store, I got a white poster paper. And at the dollar store, this poster paper, one side is matte and the other side is glossy. I personally use the glossy side to take my photos. So I place it up on top of like an old fireplace thing that we have in the backyard, but I would just obviously recommend you place it somewhere a little bit higher so it's not on the ground, or a table, whatever you have available to you. And I use my iPhone. I recommend you use the square setting, but when you go into the camera app, you guys will see there's a little sun and that'll change the brightness of the photo. So this is great because if you're using a white background, you can get the back to look super white, so you don't have to go back in and edit the picture, filter the picture, any photo editing like that. That is how I take my product pictures. I personally like to take them at noon just because you won't have that many shadows, where if you take it in the evening, you might get a different look, but there might be some shadows, but that might be something you like. You can definitely use this tip however you like. Another thing is, if there's shadows, one thing I do is I back up and then I zoom in the picture so that like my shadow won't be in the picture. So there's definitely different tips and techniques that you'll find that will work best for you. But this is how I take my product pictures, you guys. And another thing too is I like to take different angles. I just take a bunch and then I use the ones that I like the best. So don't be afraid to just take a bunch. But this poster paper only cost me $1. Now, if you want to take your pictures inside, you might need a little bit more equipment, but this can still be totally cost effective. I know a lot of people at least have a ring light. If you don't, you can use whatever lighting you have at home. I just recommend that you get your lighting close to your product and you can take them indoors. I'm not a crazy fan of this way. I like the natural light better. I find the color always comes out better too. But you can definitely switch up the background. Like, let's say your room is painted, you can do it with different colored backgrounds that way. You can also get like faux plants and little background adding things, like whatever you want, you can add to the background. You can add extra fabric. You can do whatever the heck you want. I just recommend you keep the product as close to the camera and then your like add-in items to the back, because they will be kind of blurred in the back, and that's kind of like what you want. You want your focus to be on your product. But I also use a placemat to take my pictures, and I got this for $5 at Target, but you can get any type of napkins, towels, any type of fabric, anything you have available to you. It does not have to be expensive. Make sure you guys give a thumbs up to this video if you enjoyed it. I love sharing my tips with you. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next video.